pregnant, you know what I'm saying? So as man to man, you know what I'm saying, kind of helped me in spaces where I needed him at the time, you know what I'm saying, from like on man to man on some real shit. So and to see him from then to now, it's not a lot of people that say they know a person for over 10 plus years and been solid with them. You know what I'm saying? He been nothing but that. So, and so he's a quality person. You know what I mean? He doesn't just represent a quality brand. He's a quality person. One of my best friends. And I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my guy, Tre.
I appreciate you. I started promotional, man. Come on, man. I appreciate
shout out to my guy Tre Special, man. But we out here, man. Talk to me, man. For one, I know that you're a big fan of the Liberty, and I know nothing about the Liberty for real. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting me on to them, and you be getting me hyped, telling me the stories and how it be happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So can you just like walk me through to like when you first became a fan of the Liberty and how that happened?
Nah, absolutely. Honestly, I'm a relatively speaking new fan. I got put on to the New York Liberty last year. Well, obviously, we knew about the New York Liberty and the WNBA from when it started in 97. Mm-hmm. But being young and into basketball at that time, kind of didn't take it seriously because it wasn't as dazzling or energetic, or the style wasn't like men's basketball. So that was like 97. I never was really into it then. I got put on through one of the managers who invited me to a game. She asked if my daughter liked basketball. So I obviously answered yes. She gave us some tickets to the game. And when I went there, I was just blown away by the skill level, you know what I mean, of the players, not just the Liberty, but just the WNBA.
So hold on. Talk to me about that, the skill level, like, because a lot of guys like me don't know. I see the highlights, but is there things that I'm missing, like crossovers? Like, who got a good crossover?
All that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
got handles.
They could go play street ball with a dude who probably talk shit about the NBA, or pardon the language, who probably talk negatively about the WNBA, and the dude to think twice about it. They'll embarrass them. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
Nah, absolutely. The skill level is up there. It's high.
That's
high,
what's
you know
up.
What I'm saying?
Listen, I got a friend, shout out to my guy PJ, we family. He's told me about college basketball. He said, yo, if you ever want to see just a clean, how to fundamentals, watch women's basketball. So it sounds like what you and him are saying the truth. Like, it's like they very skilled. They're not just in the league because they're athletic. They in the league because they're skilled players, skilled professionals.
No, absolutely. They definitely skilled. And I like how you put it about as far as the basics of it. They got the basics down packed, but more
which
modern.
Is important, right?
No, absolutely. So when we say that, don't think that they just dribbling like regular and just chest pass, and then running the play easy going. Nah, they balling. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of the times, like, the fundamentals is forgotten about in the game. And so with them having that respect for it and showing it, but at such a high skill level, they play amazing. You know what I'm saying? They play super duper amazing. And just the story behind it, the injustice or the inequality of like the pay rate. And, again, going back to how it started from last year with me watching it and being just entertained by their skill level, brought me into like wanting to know more about it or just going deeper. So they had like a documentary that came out about the Liberty, and then seeing that story about the inequality and how they had to go overseas to play, and they're playing like year round. So this does damage to their body. So imagine playing a season. Once the season is over, you flying out to China to start another season. And once that season is over, you coming back, you know what I mean, to play again so you could keep paying rent. You know what I mean? And then we all know about Brittany Griner's situation, things like that, that, we don't take into account that could happen to them overseas, or God forbid anything else that can happen to them. So just with all of that into play, like, I have such a high respect for them, you know what I mean? And then also my daughter loves them as well. So it's the connection with all of these things to where my daughter looks at it and she sees these women playing hard, but they're good. They're actually good. Her brother plays ball too, you know what I mean? So when women do it, girls, females do it, it just goes to show, we can do what they can do. Things like that. So
Yeah, you know how they say, people say that basketball is life, you know. I mean, my guy Jay Frager, he got a show called Hoop Realities. Who Tre Special has a song in the intro of it called, you know what I'm saying, Hoop Dreams, which is one of my favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, I just think that basketball is life. Now, when you think about it on the business side, I do agree that they do complement the NBA as an entity in business. That being said, they in the off season of the NBA, as soon as the NBA season is about to start, they about to finish. You know, so I know business wise, it's that. Now that being said, I know they only play 41 games, right? So case in point is that's half. That is absolutely half of 82, right? So we know that is specific to the NBA and how they doing it as far as men and women. Now, to answer to you know, to let you know where I stand with it, I feel like they should be more marketed so they can make more money in those 41 games, not necessarily make them play 82 games or more than 41 games. I like what they got going. I like how it is, but I think they should get paid more. So it's like they don't feel a need to go across seas and leave families, basically. Like you, I mean,
Absolutely.
your whole family gonna go with you to China? Like, is your whole family? You know what I mean? Even if that is the situation, I don't know, man. I'm a person that lived in two states most of my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't that whole lifestyle of being moved around like that. I don't really know it much. You know what I'm saying? But
I think they are putting more funds into the like promotion and the marketing of them. I know a couple of the players on the New York Liberty, like Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart, they got like sneaker deals and things like that. And Ionescu, she's been really putting herself out there with branding wise and everything. And the games be crazy. Like the celebrities are out there now. You know what I mean? I don't know if you saw some of the posts I've done, but like you have high, you know what I mean, caliber celebrities out there. Her, Alicia Keys, Fat Joe was at one of the games, the playoff games.
For sure.
So yeah,
For sure. You see, Mikal Bridges always show love to the
Mikal Bridges was always there. Shout out to him. Shout out to Corey, his trainer. You know what I mean? They always showing love to them. They court side. So when we out there, we enjoy ourselves, and not to mention the crowd is crazy. The energy of the crowd, it feel like New York. You know what I
I know.
mean?
I'm looking at it. This your IG right here, right?
Yeah, man, look at that. That was the first
Oh my
playoff game.
goodness.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. So I recommend if you haven't been to
Oh,
New
that's
York
her. I
again,
seen her on the big screen. That's her.
yeah,
The artist, her. Yo, you right there. You hype right there. Yo,
yeah,
it's
that was me and my
lit
little
in there.
lady. You know what I mean? Yo,
Yeah,
the
it's
energy is
lit.
crazy. There's no way that if you go to one of these games that you're not gonna participate in it. You're not gonna leave wanting to come back. You know what I mean? I went there with my nephew, and he was just blown away. And I'm like, I told you. You know what I mean? That's all I can say is I told you. You know what I mean? So I definitely, if anybody hasn't been to a game, and then the seat is inexpensive. You get good seats for dirt cheap. And now
It won't
starting
pack. Is there any seats left?
so now at the top they started opening up the top bowl. The bottom has been sold out for the playoff game. So now it's gotten to a point to where they open the top bowl. And so that it made it seem like nothing just to the average person, but that is such a success for them because mind you, they started out in Madison Square Garden. And part of the story of it is I'm not sure what happened where they got kicked out or something like that, but they had to go to pretty much like an isolated high school gym to play ball. This is the WNBA we talking about. They had to go to high school gym.
You talking about Liberty? That happened to the Liberty?
The New York Liberty.
Okay.
So they went from like say 18,000 supporters, fans in the stands to about 2,000 or 3,000, if that. You know what I mean? At a high school game, so people couldn't get out there. To now being brought to the Barclays Center and having sold out games to where they had to open the top level of it. You know what I mean? So that goes.
Yeah, no, that's absolute success. I was talking to my guy Big Ox. You know, he was kind of previewing me on the WNBA. You know what I mean? You know, I was glad he had did a episode on his show, and I was glad to be there because I was getting me ready for this episode. Feel me? Because I know you talk hoops and you know hoops. Not and again, my thing with the attendance is that shows, like you said, success and fans being interested in basketball. Like, you know, I'm glad that we not making basketball a man woman thing and it's just becoming basketball. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that's what the attendance is showing. You know, the increase in attendance is showing. You know what I mean? As a fan, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been there, but I'm excited to go to one. You know what I mean?
Bro,
if
sorry
I
to
had
cut
to,
you off. Sorry to
yeah,
cut you off, but let me tell you this. Like, I know I'm like I'm boosting them up as much as I can.
talk to me.
We in the championship round right now. Today's the
Talk
first
to me.
game. I'm taking my daughter to the first game at the Barclays Center. We got a little email. They playing away, but they having supporters come to the Barclays Center to watch the game there. So we doing that. When's the last
That's
time
fire.
a New York team has been in the championship? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need this for the city, and who's doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who's
the
doing
Nets
it?
was.
I'm a
It was
Knicks
the
fan. You
Nets.
a Brooklyn Nets fan. None of our teams are doing it. We get good energy here and there. You know, they
But
go to
what
the
I'm saying,
playoffs.
hold on, Trey. This is what I'm saying. The demographic. Are you a Liberty fan before a Knicks fan?
It's like this, bro. It's like this. It's like that. It gotta be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like that. They right there because one, and we know the Knicks. They give me gray hairs, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks, and they looking good. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I don't even follow the NBA as much as I used to. The Knicks was like a household thing for me with my father and everything. I grew up watching them. So, you know, the Liberty is a New York team. You know what I'm saying? And they nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't make it past the first round last year, but you know they made some trades and everything like that. But yeah, New York need a win.
I just
New
wanted
York.
to I just wanted to slow it. I just wanted to slow it down with you. And you know, I know there's a lot of fathers that spend time with their daughters, but I'm gonna be honest, I think you're the first person that's making it a thing. You know, where fathers is taking to me, because again, you're one of the first Liberty fans that I know, and to see this is one of the ways. That's one of the things. It's not like you're going by yourself. Like, and I feel like this is a pastime for fathers and daughters, and you in the front of that. And I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like this is something I might even do like on some regular basis. Like, this is what it is. Like, why wouldn't I take my daughter to a Liberty game? Like, this seemed like one of the coolest things a dad and a daughter could do. If there was a dad and daughter day and she want to go watch a Liberty game, come on, man. That got to be the greatest, bro.
Now, to be honest, like my son, we went to one of the games. I think he felt some type of, he like, y'all going to a Liberty game? Like where's my ticket? But I only had 2 tickets. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely a father-daughter thing, but just a basketball fan.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever's into basketball is like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then we kind of, I don't know what's the word, like limit or kind of put a ceiling on the people who should be watching the game. You know what I'm saying? But if you go, trust me, you're gonna enjoy it. Trust me, whether man, woman, you know what I mean. I enjoy myself. Like,
so let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me. Yeah, nah, that's fire. Yo, listen, I wanted to ask you, you know, just walk me through the season because from what I hear, the Liberty beat the Aces 3-2. You know, they played 5 times and the Liberty won 3, and the Aces won 2. So, you know, and is that true? Did you see those games between the Liberty and the Aces?
I think I saw I went to one of the games where they smoked them. They smoked the Aces. I didn't even know the Aces was the #1 team when
the way they would beat them.
Yeah, honestly, and that's being again, you know what I'm saying. I follow it, but I'm not 100% like I'm sitting there looking at the records of all of the teams and everything. Like, I enjoy it, so you know. But when I went and they were playing the Aces, I thought it was a different team first. But then when they said it was the Aces, and I found out that was the #1 team, they were smoking them by like 50. And I think at the end of the game, they beat them by like 30 something. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's a wild number.
So yeah, this is gonna be a good series. But I think, you know, I'm gonna be bold and say New York Liberty doing it in 3. I'll be nice because they say New York. They say, hold up. I'm gonna be nice because they say New Yorkers are not nice. I say Liberty in 4 games. I give, you know what I'm saying? I give them 4. But honestly, me as a New Yorker, they're gonna do them in 3.
Yo, okay, so let me ask you. I keep hearing you say they nice. I want to know, is Enescu nice? Is Stewart nice? Because this is who making noise.
Top 5, man.
Top 5?
The top 5, they so good. And they got bench players that's really dope. You know what I'm saying? Real key role players. They're good, man. Honestly, they're good. I could keep going on about them. You know what I'm saying? They're really good.
I just wanted to ask, you keep talking about energy, and I want to know for one, because I haven't been to a game with Mikal Bridges and he hit the three and see what the Barclays look like. I got some exciting news. Now, for one, I was part of the BK block last season, and yes, I did go to Nets games, and it was amazing. We had the Barclays lit, we beat the Knicks. Oh yeah, it was good. You know I'm gonna throw that in there, but even though that's neither here nor there, but you know what I'm saying. And I'm saying that to say I still have yet to see what the Barclays react to Mikal Bridges hitting a three, doing his signature celebration, and then they gotta call a timeout. Right then and there is when the BK block step up. What they do, they put the chant on the jumbotron, and then it's up to the BK block to yell the chant to get the whole Barclays yelling the chant with us, bro. That is an honor. That is that is an honor to do. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I love being a fan. I felt the energy in the Barclays. I kind of know what Tre talking about, but not really, because the Nets haven't been to the finals in the Barclays. And you said you going to that today. That's gotta be amazing. In your humble opinion, or your opinion, don't have to be humble. Just talk heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen Anesco say, did she playing the best basketball in New York? They not humble about nothing. I mean, they letting fans know, don't ignore us because we women.
Absolutely. You got Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Laney, Jonquel Jones. This is the starting five. Courtney Vandersloot. And Laney, she's a beast too. She a bulldog. You know what I mean? She throw the shoulder into them. Like, you watch it, she play. You know, it's that New York type play. Like, she a bulldog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you. So you talking about she out there with getting the elbow grease with the elbow.
Yeah,
grease.
definitely.
She got post moves. She got footwork.
She definitely got it. You know what I mean? She like, it's just the nitty gritty on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just be playing ball, and that's what I appreciate. Like, they playing ball. You know what I mean? They going for the loose balls. They hustling. They rebound, and they, you know, crashing the boards. You know, from one game to the next game, they adjusting how they play. Like in the last series, you know what I mean? They lost the first game, and they adjusted. They came back and win 3 straight. You know what I mean? So they
their record is 32-8. Like, they really been out there hooping, it seemed like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for them to play that well, that means they had to be doing something. I mean, they were first in the Eastern Conference Division.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna just read these stats real quick. Brianna Stewart. This is her. Brianna Stewart is the forward. Jonquel Jones is a forward. She averaged 12, shot at 13 boards. Courtney Vandersloot shot 7 assists. Like, and she got defense too.
And let me tell you, Vandersloot, she one of the vets. So you see when she play, like, give her the ball. When they run and give her the ball, she know what to do with it. They all do. But you just see, like, for her, you can see I can see she the OG. So is Brianna Stewart. You know what I mean?
She the OG?
Yeah, you can see they the OGs. You know what I'm saying? And, you can see that they got game, and they know what to do, and they know how to get those wins. They know how to get those little hustle points and everything like that.
Oh, so hold on. You got Tune In One Sports talking greasy, Tre. He says Ace is gonna win the series. He says Chelsea Gray and Adrian gonna have fun. What you got to say about that, Tre?
Ain't no need to respond to that. Ain't no need to respond to that, man. Come on, man. We already know.
Yeah, yo.
The New York Liberty going all the way.
Thank
you for your input, though, my brother. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Tre, ready for the trolls.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the input. Small thing to a giant. They're gonna do their thing.
Facts. Yo, facts. And listen, I'll be back with this, but I just real quick, man, while we here, shout out to you, Tune In One Sports. But I don't know where you at, but where I'm at is hoodie season, and I'm rocking B.I.T.A. This my guy, Tre Special. And, you know, I'm rocking this hoodie. This hoodie is super warm. I met people because they came to me, asked me, what is that? how like they want to ask me questions about the hoodie, not even me, not even how you doing first, you know what I mean? You know, you see somebody with a hoodie, you say, oh, all right, how you doing? And I'm saying, oh, how's your, you know, then ask about the hoodie. They didn't even ask about me, my health, and how I'm doing in my day. They didn't even bother to ask, but they did ask about the hoodie. They came up to me and said, wow, look at that, stunned. I'm not joking. Like, this really happened on my way to work. Anyway, it's a very warm hoodie, and you can see the color. It matched my fitted. You know, I mean, what can I say? You know what I mean? It could go with J's. You know, there's sneakers you can match it with. There's a lot of stuff like in sweatsuits. He got hoodies and sweatsuits too, man. We're gonna get into that too because that hoodie season is coming, and I think that all creators, you know what I'm saying, from New York, know how to do hoodie season. And trust me, my son loves his clothing line. He always wears hoodie. I can't bring nothing home without him asking me, yo, can I get that too? Why you didn't get two? You know, I want one like that. Yo, I'm telling you, even to the point like when I bring one, it's his now. You know what I mean? I might get, you know what I mean? That's how he is. You know, he loves the hoodies. And I wanted to say that I love the hoodies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna front. This clothing line is kids want to wear it to school. You understand? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I had a show I did, like I'm in this episode called or this web series called Who Realities. When you know, I know I must be on TV like my mom made it. You understand? The world gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, what do I want to wear? And I'll put on that B.I.T.A. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. And when I look how I look on camera, I was clean. I was sturdy, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say shout to B.I.T.A for making a quality brand and the hoodies being, you know what I'm saying, super warm. So I just wanted to ask you this specific hoodie, what was the inspiration on this specific hoodie?
I just wanted something warm, and so one of the manufacturers that I deal with, I saw they had like that material, the furry kind of material, reminded me of a rabbit. You know what I mean? You know, automatically you think soft and cuddly when you think of a rabbit. So I
Yes,
got a
it is.
sample of it, and that was it pretty much. And I was like, I was just amazed by it. And I did that particular color just because it was different. You know what I mean?
It is.
I knew some people would be into it. It would be off for some people, but one, I love blue, and then two, I'm not here to be the same. You know what I'm saying? And, that that that's the story of it. You know what I mean? That it's a unique color. You know what I mean? It's kind of a mix. It could look like gray, but it's a very light blue. You know what I mean? And when I got it in bulk, as you know, people just flocked to it. As soon as I showed them, they was getting it right then and there. They wanted it right away. You know what I mean? And it's simple, very warm, as you stated. The quality is amazing. Thank God I was able to get to a point to where like the clothing that I have is just quality because I stand on that.
Right.
You know, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the
What
top
about
nine cities.
what about that shirt you wearing, man? You know, I
Oh
got
yeah,
that.
and so this shirt right here, this is the T-shirt again, good quality, New York original, not New York original gangster, just New York original. You know what I'm saying? And then the back of it has Basquiat, which we all know is one of the greatest artists of his generation and even generations after that, who was born in New York, specifically Brooklyn, and died at a young age. But yeah, this is a brand favorite. You know what I mean? This moves. I had to restock on this twice, and there was a lady. Shout out to her who bought it in bulk for her staff. And when the Basquiat exhibit was in Chelsea Piers on I think 27th Street and 11th Avenue, she
Okay.
bought a bunch of it and she took a picture, a group photo in front of
That's
a
awesome.
Basquiat. And this was around the same time he had just sold, or his family had just sold one of his paintings, I think for about 200 and something million, which was the most
Wow.
ever sold. You know, so now this exhibit was done by his family as well. Uh, well, fortunately, I can say, I don't want to say unfortunately, they moved it to LA. They've been doing a tour of it. But yeah, so this is that shirt, and it's one of the brand favorites.
Yeah, no, it sure is. And trust me, I've seen many people wear it. And
Yeah,
again, I really feel like it's really comfortable, you know. Um, you don't really want to wear that to the park. That's another, again, like I said, clothing, or that's something you could wear on a date. You feel what I'm saying? So again, it's like you want to wear it somewhere. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? This is what I mean by quality brand, in the sense, like, it's quality in the sense, like, I know I'm going somewhere when I'm wearing this. Like, I
yeah,
want
and
to
it's a
prove. You
statement.
know what I mean?
That,
I'm
you know what I mean? It's a
that's
statement.
a barbecue. Like, if you go into a barbecue, you can wear that to a barbecue. You feel what I'm saying? I think your clothes stand out, and it represents quality. And it seems like all of your clothes have some type of inspiration to it. You know what I'm saying? You seem like a person that's inspired by great to be great. You feel like you have inspirations, and you're an inspirational creator.
No,
You know.
yeah, absolutely. That's how the brand started off of being inspired. It's literally one of those things where I wanted to do shirts for years. Like 2017, my lady, thank God bless her, she had bought me a heat press machine, and then it just started with like little designs here that I would sell, and then the name came from a conversation of there's not too many native New Yorkers that are in New York. You know what I mean? And
Mhm,
being a native New Yorker and just having that pride, that's where the whole Born in the Apple came from. One for
mhm,
native New Yorkers, but also because people from all over the world come to New York to
mhm.
pretty much like be born again, so to speak, to start a life,
Nice.
to come to school and start their career path or start a career or start a
Mm.
family. So
Talk
that's
to me.
where Born in the Apple isn't just for native New Yorkers, it's for New York, period. You know what I
Mm.
mean? One time, I
Right.
remember when I started, somebody was like, why that name? Because, it's just New York. And I'm like, yeah, New York is the world. You
Mm.
can find the world in New York, and anywhere you go, third world
Mm.
country, you can see somebody with a New York Yankee hat. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
No, to add to you what you said, Trey, this, and I knew this because research, and this is the number one mixed ethnicity, culture, food place in the world. Like, you're gonna get a variety the most here. Uh,
Yeah,
if you understand what I'm trying to say, like,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely,
words. So
absolutely.
this
Yeah,
is
'cause-
what you was talking about before at the exhibit, right?
yeah, absolutely. That's the photo right there where
Mhm.
they had the Basquiat exhibit and they took it in front of a Basquiat painting.
Wow, that's amazing, man. You doing incredible things out here, and I'm happy that you did this. Oh, this the painting you telling me about?
Yeah, that's the painting that he did he did himself, which I'm
Wow.
absolutely proud of. You know what I mean? And then also let me take time to thank you, Breeze. You know what I mean? Because you are a heavy supporter. Thank you for wanting to even interview me and just try to get more notoriety through your page and everything like that. I
Yeah,
appreciate
nah.
you. You know what I mean? I honor you as a friend, as a man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you.
Yeah, nah. Likewise, man. I appreciate that, man. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because
Word.
this is dope, man. Like this show is dope. And like for me, when I watch it, when I watch you doing this, like you're a natural. So I don't see it as what it is. I see it as like when I'm watching it, I'm seeing it as what it could be. And when I'm
Yeah.
seeing it like the broader spectrum of it. You know what I'm saying? I see it in big lights. You know what I'm saying? Like you do this naturally, and the
Yeah.
reason why you want to do it for giving people, like say, small businesses some
Mhm,
popularity or just some recognition. You know what I'm saying? That's a
mhm.
genuine move, and being genuine, that's the best thing. And then once you start making money off of it, that's even
Yeah.
better. So,
Yeah.
thank you for having this show and thank you for putting a light on people like me. And I forget his name, so my apologies. But the gentleman who started Hoop Dreams, I was watching that
Okay,
show, and that
very
was the
good.
information that I was learning about
Mhm,
people going through JUCO and things of that nature. And it was just a genuine conversation. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Also, one of the other shows where you're talking about how people got into basketball and how that started a whole conversation, and the people that came in, they gave their story and things of that nature. So, this is an amazing show, and again, I look at it for what it could be, and I see it being so much bigger. That just stick with it and keep doing it, my brother.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you. And likewise for everything you said, right back at you for being there. You know what I mean? That was well said. I put it like that. Shout out to the locker room, man. Nobody ducking you. I got you though. But yeah, man, I think more of the, how you say, the more of the authenticism side is what, you know what I mean, what I love about it. You know what I mean? Just the fact that, for one, when you think of New York City, you think of trend setting, right? You think of the create where creative. I want where hip hop began. I mean, I ain't really want to take it there, but you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, you know, that's where we live at. You know what I'm saying. And to be honest, it's like to be born here. You know what I mean. I feel like as a fan, I gravitate to the brand because of that too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that it's quality and you a trendsetter, all of that is a representation of being here. I think your brand is one of the more authentic brands. It's not just a brand. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
brand might be the brand. I think because, and part of the reason why I'm wanting to do this, like you said, for the platform, is because I think you have the quality in your brand, and all you need is the marketing. All you need is the machine behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, I'm happy to be supportive of what you're doing, because I feel like I am representing again a quality person and a quality brand. And I think at the end of the day, you know, as again a fan, you know, you get to choose what you want to represent. You get to choose what you a fan of. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
think that's important. You know, you want to represent something or be a fan of something that you really support. And that's why I wanted to shed light on you as a person in this interview, because it's not just, you know, a clothing line for you. You got a whole storyline on why you started and what it means to you. It's not just a money grab. You know,
Oh,
some people,
absolutely. And
and
that goes. Sorry to cut you off, but
talk
since
to
we're
me.
on that topic, that's one of the brand logos, the torch. You know what I mean? One,
Mm,
the torch, of course, like the Liberty torch stands for what, freedom, liberation, but
mm,
also you pass the torch on to the next generation.
mm,
And so with starting the brand, that was my thing. Like, what can I do to take this more serious? You know what I mean? I can't pass my job down to my daughter or my kids or
mm.
anybody. I can't pass that job down. None of us can unless you
Right.
own it. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So now the mindset
right.
is becoming an owner. And so that logo, that torch, it's a T with a torch. A lot of people think it's like a cross, but it's not. It's just a
Mm,
T, which goes for torch, but that's what it stands for. You know what I mean?
right.
Self-preservation, longevity, everything. You're passing that down. So when you're wearing a brand, that's what you represent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your idea is, whatever your purpose is, you know
Mm.
what I mean? That's what you
No.
passing on. How you carry yourself, you passing that on. The perspective of yourself. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? It's being passed to the next person. You know what I mean? So
mm,
that logo, it stands for a lot. You know what I mean? The torch stands for
mm,
a lot. And again, God willing, this will be multi-billion-dollar brand, and it'll be passed down to the next generation. So my grandkids will know what I did, my family will know what I started. You know what I mean? Breaking a cycle, becoming a owner, business owner. You know, just
mm.
elevating our mindset. You know,
Yeah.
just want to pass that energy on to whoever I come across, whoever we come across.
Yeah. No, I really feel, again, my sentiments exactly. You know what I mean? Now again, once more, well said. And yo, I keep telling y'all that, man. He rap too. You know what I mean? We not gonna ask you to spit no bars or no shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? We did a song one time, you know what I mean? Word. I was it was called What Up to the World. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yo, nah, I want to just tell y'all real quick about this song. You know what I mean? Hold on, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? So
I get talk on that. That's one of my favorite joints, man. That was yeah. I love that track. That was a
yeah,
What's
no,
crazy? Let me tell
what?
you this. I remember back in that time, I was on a train, and so
Yeah.
I had like the Bluetooth speaker, and I was like, I had CDs, and I'm like, yo, playing like snippets of songs. And I remember,
Mm,
um, I asked one dude, he's like, nah, I'm good. And I threw on What Up to the World, and it started playing. We started rapping. And he said, yo, what's that? I said, that's on the mixtape. And he purchased a mixtape. Then
mm,
I got off the train, forgot what street I was on, but it was an old Jewish guy, and I was playing What Up to the World.
mm,
Um, he was like, "Yo, what is that?" I said, "Oh, it's a song by me and a friend of mine. It's called What Up to the World." And he bought the CD because of that particular song. So, yeah, man.
yeah,
Big
that's fun.
fact.
Yo, that's so cool, yo. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I rewrote my verse like twice. I heard your verse. I'm like, oh no, let me go back. Did it, you know what I'm saying? I tuned it up. So I'm glad it came out good, man. And you know what? I'm not gonna put it past us, man. Maybe one day we do another verse together, you know what I'm saying? Shoot a
That
video
work.
just for the culture, for the love of it, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely, man. Just for the love of it. I still love music. You know what I mean? I don't really be on it heavy, but
Mm-hmm.
I still love music. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
probably
no,
just change my name too. If I do drop something, I don't think I'm gonna keep the Tre Special. I'll keep Tre because that's what everybody know me by. That's what I was named from playing ball, being in the street tournaments or whatever. But so
mm.
I always keep Tre. But as far as a music name, artist name, I probably just keep it government. You know what I'm saying? When I drop something else.
I mean, I always like the special. I like the backstory on why you name yourself special. I mean, ultimately it's your choice, but you know, I as a fan, I rather you keep the special on it. But look, I'm not gonna lie, man. He, like he said, Breezy got bars. Yo, nah, yo, no, I did rap. We used to rap. Yo, when I met Tre, like he like let me his mixtape. We was working on a mixtape. We was really rapping. Like I was like really rapping, like not like playing rapping. Like I was really rapping. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
man. We got some
front.
lost verses, man. I know I definitely got lost verses in the book that we never laid down. I think
Yeah.
like we got like 7 songs in or whatever, but we never laid it down. So
I just wanted to get into some of the stuff, like you know, I know you had some supporters. You said they took B.I.T.A worldwide, right? Like this guy, he's where's he at? You say he's somewhere
I think he
world.
was in Jamaica. I know
Mm,
the last one of the last photos that you put, he was
yeah.
in Paris.
Wow.
Another guy, he was just in Barcelona.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I missed that. So him.
So that right there,
Oh.
yeah, that's the full set. But that was just
Oh, that's the
into it.
full set.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yo, that's tough. Nah, that's tough. Talk to me about that. I'm a
Now
hype
you
my
know
fault.
again, it's just quality. I'm just happy on quality. I don't wanna that my name is on there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So New York is just quality. So again, like I said, I'm happy I've gotten to a point to where I can provide people with quality, and the prices are not fucking astounding. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I'm charging people, shit they can do where it's not hurting their pockets. You know what I mean? People got families and things of that nature. So,
mhm. I
you
think
know,
I think honestly, your clothes is what they should be like. You know, saving up for Christmas. Like, yo, you want something new, you want something fresh, you want some clothes for Christmas, or you want some clothes for your birthday. You know, because birthdays is coming around the corner. Even Thanksgiving, you want to be thankful. You know what I'm saying? You
no,
want to,
absolutely.
yeah,
It's one of
like
those
you want,
things. Like as you said, like when you wore that hoodie, somebody complimented you on it. They wanted to touch it. I was in the
word.
U.S. Open. I had my NYOG shirt on. I got a couple of
Mm,
compliments, and people wanted to purchase from there. I had to guide them to where to purchase it. Just yesterday morning, when I went to Dunkin' Donuts, another conversation started from one of the other shirts I had on. So
mm,
definitely quality apparel. It's something
mm,
that you can either choose to wear going out casually to a lounge or anything like that. You can wear
mhm.
to an event, or you
Yeah.
can just wear to like take a walk
Mm,
outside. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a fashion statement. The name alone, Born in the Apple, is a statement. You know what I mean?
mm,
People
mm.
like to
Facts.
travel with it, especially. You know what I'm saying? So it's all around wear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I love the gray. I got the black one. I need the gray one. Oh, this a dude in Barcelona. This,
I
this
don't
is.
have it on that page. I have put it in my stories, but yeah, he wore the summer shorts that I had.
So you could go
Those right
worldwide with,
there,
but huh?
those shorts right there. He had purchased those shorts, and he was out of Barcelona with it.
Those is tough. I like those. I mean, I got a pair. You already know that. And again, those are really comfortable too. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't feel heavy, and the drawstring was tight, which means a lot. You know how you can have your keys in your pocket, and it's just like way down your shorts. Like
Yeah,
that, there was you got a
yeah.
good drawstring in those shorts. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. Word. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
gotta
know,
pay attention to the detail, man. Again, being a creative is about detail. You know what I mean? Going back to music, you were A, then you write down. It's about that detail. What does it mean to you and to other people? You know what I mean? So
This is the hoodie I'm wearing right now, yeah. And as you can see, they comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Look, you
yeah,
see the
definitely comfortable,
match.
unisex. Female, male can wear it. You know, and
Yeah,
it's warm.
exactly.
Last year, I remember when I dropped and it was brick outside. You know what I mean? And people was just wearing that and they were good. You know,
Yeah,
and, I could show you, but I could tell you. You want one, purchase it. Hit me up.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I could talk
yeah,
all day about it. You take it for what it is, but the best way is to actually have it yourself and see what I'm talking about. And I say
yeah.
that
Nah, that's
confident.
all facts, man. Yeah, and it's true. You know what I mean? And again, man, we from where we walk in that confidence. We are the trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? And look at that. Look at that. That's a fit right there. You wear those with the sneakers. That's fire.
Come on, first day you gonna see a lady bring her those roses with the hoodie on. Bring her a hoodie yourself. You know what I mean? She gonna love you.
In facts. If that's
Gonna
a
love you.
word, how you doing, boo? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
looking for a relationship. Bring her that, man. You want to get over that threshold? Like y'all really like her? Let me get her this
Mhm.
hoodie. She gonna,
Uh-huh.
she gonna be
And
yours.
imagine that first hug. Like say you meet a girl on, y'all, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. Y'all ain't never been on a date though. You feel me? And then you meet her that first time, and then you gotta hug her. If you hug her with that hoodie on, you gotta. You gotta.
Absolutely, man. And then the ladies love it too, because ladies they like to wear their boyfriend stuff. So you get one, you guy, she gonna take it from you, and it's warm. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely warm. It's definitely comfortable. So I can't stress that enough. And then the color is just so unique, man. When people see that color, there was a guy. He saw the color. I don't know if his like ego was talking to him. He's like, nah, I don't like that color. He saw somebody else wear it, another male. And he saw how he put it together, and it was just simple. He just had on black, and he had the hoodie on with it. And he was like, "Yo, Trey, I need that hoodie." I'm like, "Yo, that's the one that I told you
Mm-hmm.
that you could wear." You know what I'm saying? I said, "I told you it was unisex." And he was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yo, I need that," but I didn't have his size anymore at that point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Iceman in the comments, he said, "I need one of them joints, bro." Just kind of let him know how he could get one of those.
Nah, you can hit me up on Instagram right now. Those hoodies that I have, I only have a couple of them, and that's in medium. But I'm gonna restock, and I think I'm gonna do a darker color, like a charcoal gray. So if you're interested in that, just stay in touch. I always post, and you'll see. I got a sample coming in, so I should be posting this soon. Um,
Mm-hmm.
of the charcoal gray, and I'll see how people react to it to see if I want to go purchase that in stock. But as far as the NYOG shirt that you see up there, I definitely have those if you're interested in purchasing one of those.
Mm-hmm. His IG is scrolling right there on the screen.
Yeah,
You'll
the
see.
IG is born in the apple, exactly how you spell it, no underscore anything. Definitely check out the page. Hit me up. I'll definitely hit you.
Yeah. Women apparel. You got women apparel?
Everything is unisex. You know what I mean?
Unisex.
Everything is
Everything
unisex. So
unisex. Nice.
you know what I mean? I have like a specific thing just geared towards women, but everything is unisex because you know you see everything. You see females wearing the oversized stuff. So I just stick to that right there.
Yeah. Shout to Trey all over the place. Yo, man. So again, man, I just want to say thank you, man, for one. Oh, those shits is hard. I ain't never seen those.
Yeah, bro. I made two pairs of those. I have one, and somebody wanted those, and I made them a sample of those, but I never like went heavy with it. It's kind of a lie, and I wasn't 100% sure with it, so
Yeah.
I never like bought it in bulk or anything like that.
Nah. All right. So right now, what do you have in stock right now?
So right now I have NYOG shirts. I have a few of the sets, the black
Mhm.
set, which is displayed here in gray. I have a few of
Yeah.
those, and I have a couple of the white the white tees with
Hmm.
the Beta Torch logo, and I have some of the fur hoodies, which is in that blue color. I have about two of those in the medium.
This is fire too, right here. What's this? Contribute. What's this?
Yeah, contribute. And I put something on the back again. That was another thing that I was playing around with. I sold a few of those, but I how I do it is, and I order small because you know, I'm still building. And then when I re-up, I may go larger. People like it if it's in demand. Like the NYOG shirts, like I said, I had to re-up about 3 times. And so each time I ordered more and sold out every time.
Iceman said definitely good marketing when a shorty take your hoodie, take your heart away. Nice. I like that actually. Shout out to you, Iceman. That's a fire comment. Yo, again, man. This is a comment by Virgil. Virgil Abloh has inspired us in one way or another. He is what a great part of our culture. Rest in peace to one of the greats. My condolences and prayers to Abloh family and all those close to you, Beta. So is Virgil Abloh inspiration to you?
Yeah, in a sense, you know what I mean. He definitely an inspiration because you know he did things his way. You know what I mean.
Mm,
You know,
nice.
for a black man to make it to the position that he did, there's you can only be inspired by that. You can only have respect for that. You can only want to push something like that. And so for him to do it his way goes to show that just be authentic, be who you are. You know what I mean? And, you're gonna have people that follow you. You're gonna have people that's gonna be willing to spend money on you. And I literally just having this talk with my daughter last night about, you know, I was doing a religion homework with her and was talking about God. It was going into the Bible, and this is not going into religion. But
Mm,
you know, it just all starts with a thought. It all starts with an idea, and then
right.
you let that manifest. You work for it, and then it becomes physical. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So
yes.
it has to be a genuine thing. You can't be nobody but yourself. You could, you know, you build off the people from the past, but you find a way to put your own into it. And so,
Mm-hmm.
again, just doing things your own way, and everything starts with an idea. And now I'm not rich, but I'm definitely making money off an idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm making money off an idea, which is born in
Mm-hmm.
the Apple. Now that is physical, it's clothing, it's these dope ass hoodies, these dope t-shirts, great
Fact.
quality. I work for it. I'm there and I'm keep working for it. So it's gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? And so
Fact.
going back to Virgil Abloh, he showed me just to be authentic and be who you are. You know what I mean? You're gonna have some things people don't rock with. You're gonna have things that they do rock with. But it's all you fail forward. And it's not even a fail, it's a learning lesson.
Yeah, nah, absolutely, man. Again, this was dope, man. Seriously, man. Shout out to Tre Special. Again, man. I hope if you come out with a mixtape or you keep that special on it, you know what I mean? I've learned that it's it's basketball is for one part of New York culture. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's becoming not it's not, quote unquote, not just a man's game. Women love it too, you know what I'm saying? And to what you said earlier in the conversation, I appreciate the guys that do go out there and support. You know what I'm saying? There's even other fans that they are becoming more hip to it, and because it's the love of the fundamentals, the skill, just the
Yeah.
skill to play the game. Because I've practiced before. That stuff hard to do, man. Those crossovers, and to even be having great fourth quarters, like to be in shape to do that. People who play basketball have a different appreciation for it. And to again, what you said earlier, you know, you go hoop. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I mean? I say it just because I don't want it to come out from somebody else. I've played basketball, went up, and the girl, she didn't block my shot, but she like while on my way up, you know what I'm saying? And she like knocked it out my hand. You know what I mean? So I don't want y'all to hear that from nobody else but me, you know what I mean? So
You got you.
it happened before, whatever. So
It's all good, man. It's all
so
good.
I would say I would never be the one to jump out and say that I could beat a woman in the WNBA. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm
Listen, I
doing.
ain't trying to play nobody right now. Dude. I ain't played ball in years, man. All right, that
Right.
was the first love, though.
First love, like okay. So when you say first love, you because of a player or just because you went outside and you got the hoop?
Um, you know what? It's a few things. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I started playing football sports. First it was like baseball and football, but it was just being a kid playing football, baseball, and then I started playing basketball at like 11, 12 years old. But
Mm,
then I would like watch the Knicks with my father, and then God bless the dead, and my sister's boyfriend, God bless the dead. His name was EG. He put me on to Kenny Anderson. This is when the Nets, with the New Jersey Nets. You know what I'm saying? And so he put me on to Kenny A. He bought me EG. He bought me my first pair of Nikes. So, like,
so hold on, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Kenny Anderson didn't want to make you be a Nets player? I mean, a Nets fan? Because I said Kenny Anderson didn't want to make you be a Nets fan?
A Nets fan?
Yeah.
There was New Jersey Nets.
So?
I was a fan of Kenny A. It wasn't necessarily the Nets, but I like Kenny A. And you know Kenny A from Queens, so he's from New York. But like I was somewhat of a Nets fan. It definitely made me a fan of the Nets, or more so Kenny Anderson.
So it's fair to say you was a Nets fan, like right around the same time you was a Knicks fan.
Somewhat, but I wasn't like looking for the Nets. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't Brooklyn Nets then; it was the New Jersey Nets. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Now I'm listening to your story.
But yeah, that's what I got into it. And then again, with my father, you know what I mean? He used to play ball.
Oh,
not like professionally, but he used to take me outside with him, you know, and then we go to the basketball courts in Harlem, and this is when like they be playing ball, dudes had their cars. It was like working dudes, street dudes, niggas used to have the nice cars on the basketball court, and then I'd be outside like with my friends just watching them play, watching my father play, and then we're playing the outside court, stuff like that, you know. And then you just
so your pops go hoop, what he had the post game, he had the handles.
Yeah, I remember he had a post game, you know what I mean? And, I remember I have memories of him just being like aggressive, like when he would go up for the rebound. He told me they used to call him hands because he had like large hands. He would pound the ball and he was good with defense or whatever. But so yeah, he would play ball. And then EG, did he play ball? I don't remember playing ball. I know he was into other stuff, but because he introduced me to like the Nets and then bought me my first pair of Nikes, you know what I mean?
So, and then somebody introduced you to the Nets and they bought you a first pair of Nikes, but you still a Knicks fan? Nah, go ahead.
But yeah, that's all of it, man. That's where they saw Hoop Dreams coming. I talk about that on Hoop Dreams, not about the Nets. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, you know, you know what I mean? My relationship with like, you know, the three people that played a crucial role, the three men that played a crucial role in my life, and just like with basketball too. You know what I mean?
So again, what I'm saying is, and when I'm listening to you, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like basketball was a pastime for you and your dad, and you know, just important men in your life. And now basketball is not only for a bond between a father and a son. A basketball is now becoming more of a bond between father and son and father and daughter. Like you're not excluding your daughter out of basketball. Not to say that you did or anybody did, but it's becoming more popular. Is that fair to say? Is it fair?
No, yeah, it's definitely popular, and she gravitated to it herself. You know what I mean? Like because her brother was into basketball, like, and her brother are close. So again, going back to when I was asked, does my daughter like basketball? I'm like, yeah, because I'm going off for like the conversation she has with her brother and stuff like that. And then taking her to the game, she fell in love with it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was just a natural thing.
That's what's up. And shout out to JD Wadey, man.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Hoop Realities. That's the name of it, right? They use Hoop Dreams.
Yes,
word. That's a dope thing, man. Thank you for even bringing that concept to them, for using it. You know
you know, because it just, you know, remember I told you I wish I could shoot a video for Hoop Dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remember I saw the first episode of Hoop Realities and how it started. That when they played it, I wasn't expecting that, but it just fit. You know what I mean? And so it fit and it's dope. So shout out to Hoop Realities, man. You know, thank you for that.
Yeah, you already, you know what I mean? Again, this is just the beginning, man. I feel like we're going to do big things, like you said, just generational, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm glad I'm just healthy enough to set down the groundwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I think health is very important. So, you know, not to be long-winded with the topic, but you know, I'm glad I can put in the work to you know, try to live my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's inspired me, Tre Special, and everybody else, and the likewise who inspired us. You know what I mean? And again, man, certain things bring bonds, and I think one of those things is basketball in New York City. Is bringing bonds between fathers and sons and fathers and daughters. So we celebrate that here. And you know, not only that, you know, we celebrate trendsetters and people who, you know what I'm saying, who got startups, and they actually have a story. It's not just a money grab. These are the people that I welcome to this platform. You know what I mean? You want to, you know, talk to me about how, you know, you started up and what it means for you to have whatever your, you know, business is, or you know, let me know. You know what I mean? But again, this is the first episode of my guy Tre Special. I didn't even want to do this without my guy Tre Special. I'm telling you, this is the first. I waited for this. Y'all have no idea how long but out of realistically, you know what I'm saying, it was worth the wait. You know what I mean? And I'm glad we here today. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, I wanted to ask you your predictions for game 1 today.
Liberty, we gonna win by like 9 points.
Okay. You putting money on that, or you just watching the game?
Nah, I don't do all that.
Me neither. I don't really be betting either, but I do think. You said by 9 points. That's interesting. You say the Liberty in 4.
Being nice.
Okay.
Being me, Liberty in 3.
Okay. This is Tre first time, and I'm saying, hey, and I mean, this is dope though, man. Yo, man, I want to say I appreciate this, man. Hopefully we could do this again, man. It was good talking with you.
I appreciate it too, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for allowing me to share my thoughts, my opinions, my story, all that. I appreciate it. Grateful for it.
Bro, and just the last question before we leave: who's your favorite player for the Liberty? Do you have a favorite player
for the Liberty?
Yeah.
Just I don't have a favorite player. I like the team. I like the whole team. You know what I'm saying? I root for all of them, but I go the starting 5. You know what I'm saying? The whole 5 is just any one of them. You know what I mean? They all play their part great. How they supposed to play it. You know what I mean? So any one of the 5. Anderson, Stewart, Jones, Ionescu, any one of them. You know what I mean?
Oh, before we leave, Harlem, New York, it says, shout out to bro Trev. Wagner Projects in here. This so please mention my crossover.
Well, let me show you something, man. Yo, first off, so what up, man? Thank you for tuning in. You already know I love you, bro. I appreciate you. That's my bro from Eastside Harlem.
All right, shout out to you.
So his dribble was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, talk to me. I want to hear about it. Talk to me.
So crushed the shit out of you, but he couldn't make a layup for shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you that. So it's nice though. He crushed the shit out of you on that miss. Like, yo, so pass the ball, man.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's my brother, man. I appreciate you for tuning in too.
Right, man. He says, I love you too, bro. See, look, we start off the show emotional, end off the show emotional.
Nah, he recently bought one of the NYLG shirts off of me too. So you know, it just means something when people, because you know, a lot of times the people that support you are not the ones close to you or the ones that you really know. So for the people that like you deal with on an everyday basis, that or from years ago, when they support what you do. And they not only support it. When I say support, I don't mean like buy one time and then that's it. And they talk about support, but when they actually promote it for you, you know what I'm saying, without asking, or like you're telling people like, nah, look, I got this from here. Like things that you do, that means a lot. That goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? And so shit like that for me, like I'm forever grateful for. You know what I mean? It's not always about the money. It's those qualities of a person, of a human being that means something. You know what I'm saying? That make you want to keep doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Solomon. Reese, thank you for that. Word.
Yeah, everybody know my name, Solomon. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I wasn't calling you that till, you know.
I know, but it's like, it's all good. You know what I mean? Harlem, New Yorker says, I support NYOG before Gucci, Fendi. We all we got. Oh, that's strong right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave off with this comment. This comment right here, you got it, Brody. You got it, bro. I see you Facebook users repping the Nets. We gonna do a vlog soon. But shout out to my guy Tre Special. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Soul. Let them know about the crossover 2020. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the locker room, Iceman, Tune In One Sports. This is JTV, BG. Shout out to all y'all, man. We'll be back another time, man. Peace, y'all.
Wow.